What's up, everyone? This is the Next Take podcast, episode 0. Episode love
Wow.
with Mikel and
Tanyka.
do you hear love in the background, Tanyka?
I
You hear
mean, your voice sounds very raspy. That's because he just woke up.
that? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's actually true that,
I guess
just
it
woke
works
up
with
from
the
a nap.
episode.
Hmm?
I guess it works with the episode.
Yeah, nice, low, and, that's how the ladies like it, right? So.
Hmm.
So, what are we doing today's episode, Tanyka?
Well, as you can tell, we're doing a bonus episode. And we're
Okay.
talking about Valentine's Day.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cue the music in the background. All right. So let's begin.
Okay. So we're going to keep everything very short. Fun facts. Kind of what we're going for with this particular episode. So, as we know, St. Valentine's Day. Well, Valentine's Day is named after St. Valentine. And what I know about St. Valentine, I just never understood why we have a day about love and he's the reason for it or whatever. Well, I think we could kind of get some answers a little bit. So, What is the story behind St. Valentine's Day? Well, the quick thing is St. Valentine was a Roman priest and a physician, didn't know that, who suffered martyrdom. He was a martyr, whatever, during the persecution of Christians by the Emperor Claudius II around 270, I guess, BC. So, I mean, I knew he was a martyr. I knew all that. But just like, why is St. Valentine the patron saint of love? Well, Valentine, as I've just said, is a martyr for upholding the importance of love and marriage. So he literally gave his life to achieve this purpose, which was said by someone named Mikel. Don't know who that is. And if you're interested, the bones of St. Valentine is in Ireland. I don't know where in Ireland, but he's somewhere in Ireland. They found him in 1836 and gifted it to somebody. That's a weird gift. It's a really weird gift.
Yeah, it is.
Anyway, so why is February 14th in particular the day we celebrate? Well, this is a little interesting. I didn't know this, but it's actually the February 14th was a pagan fertility ritual, was the day they did it. This pagan fertility ritual was done on February 14th. Or at least was held in February each year. I don't know if it's necessarily the 14th. And then the Pope abolished this particular fertility ritual and proclaimed February 14th St. Valentine's Day, thus establishing the feast day on the Catholic calendar of saints. So that's kind of where that kind of came from. So it's kind of interesting that they kind of linked, okay, well, here's the thing about fertility, and linked it to, we're going to celebrate the saint of love. It's kind of, and marriage. So it's kind of interesting. So I have quick fun facts, and then Mikel, you have some too. So the first Valentine's Day celebration took place in France, the literal country of love, or the city of love, or wherever. I think Paris, but
no, you gotta
France.
say it. You gotta say it with a low voice.
No.
The country of love.
Oh Lord. I'm good. So about 25% of pet owners give Valentine's Day gifts to their pets. Okay, I'm definitely not gifting gifts to my bird. Anyways,
Speaking speaking of Paris, do you know the bridge of the
there's a
the
bridge on
bridge of
Paris
of locks?
of
You heard about
walks.
it? Yeah.
No.
So you go to the bridge in Paris. There's a bunch of locks that have
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, you remember?
They do
You
that
heard about
everywhere. It's not just in Paris or France. It's everywhere.
it. Hmm. I thought
Yeah.
they just do it. Oh, okay. I
Mm-mm,
thought it was a
no.
signature. Okay,
No,
because
they
it's a
do it
signature for
everywhere.
Okay.
Maybe it started there, but they do
Mm.
it. They do it everywhere. I'm pretty sure for those people who are Love is Blind fans, they did that in, I think it was season 3. It was the season with what's her face and the Clementines, if you all know what I'm talking about. And they literally did that, and they were in it was Dallas or Houston. They're in Texas, but and they did that, and they did the lock there. Yeah, no, it happens
Okay.
everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah. So 8 billion conversation hearts are manufactured each year. That's insane. That's a lot of hearts. The chocolate box has been around for more than 150 years, and the first Valentine. This is nuts for my Love After Lockup fans out there. The first Valentine was sent from prison.
Wow. Interesting.
So
So I have a few if you want me to say right now.
well, I have one more thing. Actually, no, I have a few more things that I'm not remembering that I have here. So about that fertility thing that I mentioned. So that celebration of fertility or whatever. It was something that they did annually, like I mentioned, which from February 13th through to 15th. And this was actually, so even though it sounds like it's about fertility, whatever, and we think as a woman, the first thing I thought is fertility. No, it's not women's fertility. It's the land's fertility, if that makes sense. It was to purify the city, promoting health, and fertility. And what's also known as dies perpetuus, perpetuus, February, I think. I don't know. And that's
probably
basically
a long word.
No, it's actually not.
Oh, okay.
It's just a different word, but
Okay.
so yeah, that's basically what that was all about. But I'm done. You can go now.
All right. So I have a few. So Hallmark prints more than 1,400 Valentine's Day card designs. I mean, yeah.
So they mean like the little Valentine's Day cards that you would get in the box, and you get like 30 to a box or something.
I mean, you go to Dollarama, you
save some money.
Yeah, that too. No, because I know the Hallmark cards are expensive.
Oh my god,
Jeez.
You're telling me?
It's like $12. I'm like, whoa, okay.
I've not seen a Hallmark card for that for $12, but if you're going to like Papayas or something, forget it. It's nuts.
So obviously Valentine's Day is one of the biggest holidays for giving flowers. Sound like it's one of the main days. Let's see.
And honestly, you're spending more money on Valentine's Day to do flowers and stuff because they hike the prices up. Everywhere hikes those prices up.
Oh yeah. Including not
like
just
restaurants and stuff too.
Oh,
everything gets hiked up. It's
not just Valentine's Day, Mother's Day too. They do that too.
Yeah.
because they know that, you know, that's the most popular gift. And then
Yeah.
there'll be another gift a part of that. So like, yeah. This is for our Americans out there. Most Americans will buy gifts, cards, or treats for Valentine's Day, which is pretty the norm.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to, you know, spend some money, you know, you just go to and be romantic. You just go to, you know, a high quality 5-star hotel. You know, do those rose petals, you know, and surprise your significant partner. And
Stop with the rose petals. Sorry.
it's
I'm sorry. Just again, as a person who watches reality TV, and the amount of rose petals that you'll see
yeah.
on these shows, it's ridiculous. It's
Hey.
such a mess for housekeeping. I have to come back and clean.
Oh yeah.
Like that's what I think
true.
about.
That's true. But you know, it's to set the, you know.
I am so good. You could do fake candles and I'm good. I don't need roses on the floor.
Hallmark was the first greeting card company to go national.
Okay.
California is the state with the most chocolateurs. I don't know what that means.
Chocolatiers.
Chocolatiers? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Chocolatiers.
You know what chocolatiers are?
What is that?
Okay, so chocolatiers is basically like people or companies that make chocolate, basically.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
So
for example, if you like Lindor, Lindt is the chocolatier. You see, kind of like that. Yeah. That's surprising, though, that California has the most chocolatiers. Interesting.
Each flower's color has a meaning on Valentine's Day.
Okay.
I mean, I think it's been proven in the past. I heard that each flower has a meaning. Like rose means, I guess love, and then
so is it each row, like each flower type, or the color?
Let me see. The red rose symbolizes love, obviously. But other flower colors have meaning too. Deep pink symbolizes happiness, purple royalty, and white seniority.
Seniority, okay. Oh, okay, well, that's interesting. Sounds like mood rings, except they're flowers.
Possibly. But that's not all the colors though. There's still like green. Where is the blue? You know, come on.
Well, it depends. It depends on what kind of flower it is too. Like if we're just mainly talking about roses, I mean, blue is artificial. That's not even an actual like color of the rose. Like it's if you get a blue rose, it's artificial.
All right, like violet then.
I think violet's a real color for roses. Anyway.
Whatever. 4 U.S. states have cities named Valentine.
Okay.
So, Arizona, Nebraska, Texas, and Virginia.
Okay, interesting. I mean, Texas is huge. They were probably running out of names to call towns or cities. So they're like, let's do Valentine.
Shout out to Japan. I know they're supporting your podcast. So,
I mean, yes.
So this is one for Japan. In Japan, women give men chocolate for Valentine's Day.
Okay.
Interesting.
That is interesting. I'm learning a lot about Japanese culture at the moment. For those who listen to my other podcasts know Love in Translation. We have a Japanese girl on there who I love. Yeah.
That's cool. I think I'll do a final one. Let me just look for. Okay. 63% of us will send a Valentine's Day text.
I mean, true.
Eh, eh,
I mean, yeah, I guess it's true.
yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's it for my Valentine's Day fun facts. Hope you all enjoyed that. Here we go.
So now we're just gonna kind of shoot the shoot it out there and just talk about our experiences with Valentine's Day.
Okay.
Do you want to go first or should I go
Okay.
first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
You want to go? Okay. So I'm going to go a little the young version and then do the adult version of myself. So the young version of myself, when I was possibly in grade 1, that was it was my first kiss, by the way, and my first yes on Valentine's Day. And
At like 6 years old.
Yeah, I remember it. I remember her name. Don't want to,
You won't say her name on the podcast, but
no.
okay.
But it was a.
Do I know who it is?
No, you
Okay.
don't know who it is. Like
Okay.
a long time ago.
I just wanted to be sure. I'm like, wait.
All I can say is that at the time I lived in Scarborough.
Oh,
So,
okay.
shout out to Scarborough. So, yeah, I was in school. This girl just gave me a card, and then she just gave me a kiss.
Okay.
Yeah. And then, I gave her a card back, obviously, So,
Yeah. That's what you did.
yeah. And then the adult version of myself. So obviously you hate rose petals, right? So
I don't hate rose petals. I just don't want rose petals.
You don't want
I want the petals on the rose.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So all right, let me see. One of my previous relationships that
We're
I
keeping
had.
this PG, right?
Yeah, I keep this PG,
Okay.
as much as possible.
Okay.
Yeah.
As much
As much as possible.
Lord.
So basically, champagne in the hotel, rose petals, and then just guess.
leave it at that.
Yeah,
We'll
keep
leave
it at that.
Yeah.
And
Y'all,
it
adults,
was,
you can use your imagination.
Yeah, just use your imaginations, Yeah. It just had toys and,
Like hell.
I mean, toys as in, kid toys and etc. and
Oh my god.
and fun and oh, I'm just trying to keep it PG as much as possible.
No.
Oh man, no. I'm just playing. We just play video games and etc. And that's basically it, guys. That's to keep it PG.
Okay. All right. Well.
I mean, it is the adult version, so
True. I mean, like I said, we're all adults here, but anyway.
Okay, your turn, Tanyka.
Okay. So, I mean, I don't have like a lot of memories, like core memories, but I do remember, generally speaking, as kids, you would hand out Valentine's Day cards to your class and whatnot, and I remember doing that. We would do these things in my school called candygrams or moneygrams. I think a moneygram, and that's basically where you would pay money. I don't know, say like 25 cents a gram or something, and it was basically like this card that you could write whatever you wanted on it, and it also came with like some either chocolate or those hearts that have like words on them, those or cinnamon hearts.
Right.
Those were bomb. Cinnamon hearts were good, but I also really love cinnamon. So I remember kind of like in that respect, I remember that. But getting older and being an adult, I
Mm,
never really put a lot of focus on Valentine's Day.
right.
Um, I mean, I think like even like my ex-husband, he wouldn't really do much for me. Honestly, to be totally honest with you, I look back at that relationship and I'm like, not that I didn't love him and that I don't still have love for him,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just like, the hell? I didn't get gifts from him in the entire time we were together. It's always me giving him gifts. So I wouldn't get gifts from him or anything like that. And I mean, not that I'm a girl who needs to get gifts or whatever. I'm not,
Mm-hmm.
it's not me. But it was different with my current because he would put that thought process in there. And he would, even if like, it's me picking something out that I want and he's paying for it. I mean, come on, ladies, that's the best gift. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like, so for me, it's just like Valentine's Day just doesn't have that same meaning to me.
Yeah.
And also just like, I mean, I've had, even with my current relationship, we've literally broken up on Valentine's Day in the past. So we've done that before. And
Mm-hmm.
it's just like not great. Yeah, I started my divorce process on Valentine's Day.
Mm.
My dad was like, "You're cold." I'm like, what?
Wow.
So that's
Yeah.
just kind of goes to show, like, that's what it means to me, really. It's just another day.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm
then that's
sure.
a,
I'm
mhm.
sure a lot. I'm sure a lot of people can relate when they're
Yeah.
going through the worst. They want to just do it on that day.
Not even so much
Just
that I
to.
picked that day, to be totally honest with you.
Right.
It's not like I
Right.
decided, oh, to fuck with him, let me do that. I didn't. It's just how it turned out. I had
Mm-hmm.
taken some time off, and one of the days was starting the process. So
Right.
that's what happened. Um, so that's how it went down. But then also just with that in mind too, Valentine's Day, it's my dad's birthday. It's my
Mm-hmm.
uncle's birthday.
Wow.
That's what those days mean to me. So it's just like, I don't care about all these other things.
Mm-hmm.
Just, yes, I like to spend time with my boyfriend on Valentine's Day if possible. This year it won't be because I'll be at work, but in the office, physically in the office. But
Right.
it's, if I'm able to spend time with him, great. If not, then whatever. It doesn't
Mm.
matter to me. It's not a make or break. I'm not that girl that's like, oh my God, I didn't spend time with my boyfriend on Valentine's Day. Like, that doesn't mean shit to me. That's
So what?
basically what Valentine's Day is for me.
So what do you say about the people who cherish that day and like
Well,
that's
cherish the day. If
yeah.
that
What's
is
your
something that you take importance in, cherish that day and do what you want to do on that day, whether it's spending time with your significant other, going out to dinner, um, having lots of sex, whatever it is
Mhm.
you want to do, then
Right?
by all means, go and do it. If Valentine's Day means spending time with your girls,
Mhm.
going out and have fun, do that too.
Right.
If Valentine's Day means spending time with your kids, go for it. Make, at the end of the day, with speaking of St. Valentine and what he stood for, which was love, marriage, the love doesn't just mean love between, a, boyfriend, girlfriend, fiancés, husband, wife, or
Mhm.
whatever. It doesn't, love is so much bigger than that. So,
Mhm.
you know, don't let my views on it
Right.
cloud what your views are on it. If you're like me, you're just like, it's another day, then
Yeah.
welcome to the team. But if it's not and you really do love this day, then yeah,
Yeah.
love the day.
Yeah.
That's perfectly okay.
You can hang out with family. Your mom, your dad on
Yeah.
Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Like, I
So,
won't be able to see my dad on Valentine's or his birthday, I should say. But I have gone to see him on his birthday in the past, if possible. And yeah, like I said, I'll be in the office physically, so I won't be able to. But I am planning to see him the next day. He doesn't know it yet. And I am planning to surprise him with, you know, food that we would do together when I was little. For those who know where Rochi is, that's something me and my dad would do together. So, you know, and my dad is, you know, he has MS, so he's kind of, you know, he doesn't walk. He has to use a wheelchair. So doing things like that for him is he cherishes those moments. And obviously I don't have a lot of time to see him. So
right.
you know, when I'm able to make the time, I make the time. You know.
Shout out to the people that have birthdays as Valentine's Day. You know, pretty cool.
Yeah,
it's actually pretty cool to have.
And I think too that's crazy about Valentine's Day being my dad's birthday is it's also my uncle's birthday, his brother, and they're 8 years apart. So it's kind of crazy. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So I'm guessing this ends this episode of this podcast.
Yeah.
The Next Tape podcast is available on all platforms. Let's see here. We also have a website called solo.to/Nestate podcast. And what else are we on, Tanyka?
So we have Facebook and Instagram, and you can find us at Next Take Podcast, as well as Twitter and TikTok at Next Take Pod. That's right.
Okay, and also we have an email, guys. So if you want to do any type of business, etc., contact us at mikeltanyka@gmail.com. So Valentine's Day, a day of romance. As we cue the music again,
Lord,
lower it with my voice with you guys. So what do we talk about today, Tanyka?
No, we talked about St. Valentine and the origins of why we celebrate Valentine's Day, particularly on February 14th. And we also did some fun facts. Can you stop? We also did fun facts. And we also talked about our experiences.
Oh yeah, baby.
Kids, and I'm uncomfortable.
I'm trying to set the mood, baby.
Lord. So weird.
Okay. All right. So I am Mikel.
And I'm Tanyka.
We are out with my smooth voice.
And we'll be back tomorrow with our regularly scheduled episodes.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Later.
Bye.
Learn how to live free from pain with LifeWave. Call 1-888-800-9369 now. Migraines gone in minutes. Leg pain gone. Back pain vanished. Call 1-888-800-9369 and speak with Fierce Manson now.